1999, and the illusion continues. One begs to ask, when will it end? Unnatural disasters happen seemingly every week. Train crashes, shootings, nuclear accidents. Is there any place of refuge one can flee from this insanity? Very few of mankind's creations are designed to make you feel good, unless you get pleasure from seeing the human body desecrated by guns, explosions, fights, and any other things these so-called artists create. In the name of freedom, many have used art as a means to destroy the human mind. As an excuse to continue, we hear, art reflects society. How many times has this lie been repeated? Creations are not real, they say, and yet any one of these people can call to mind images and complete scenes of horror and graphic detail. They will carry these so-called unreal creations around with them for the rest of their lives. These images are now a part of their being. In the name of recreation, these people in fact are recreating themselves and their own images. Society then reflects art. In man's decision to further separate from God, his recreation of himself leaves him in a dysfunctional state of confusion. The mind becomes a burial ground for dead waste. Isolated from the wholeness of God, earth, and his fellow brothers and sisters, this man seeks solace in activities he thinks will stimulate his mind. He then begins downloading into his brain a series of man-made creations designed to destroy it. All man-made creations originate from one of two sources: the tree of knowledge or the tree of life. One of these trees contains deadly fruit, the other, fruit of everlasting life. The one who disregards this fact recreates himself and his kind into extinction. You are reading these words on
For the next
machine
30 or
created by
60
man.
days,
As
we
you
urge
read,
you to
hear
play
the
this record every day. Play side 1 in the morning, before you leave your home. Play side 2 in the evening. If you will do this, you will start the development of those traits in your personality that will enable you to make people like you, believe you, and trust you.
If I was a kid, I'll pick you with lonely 16 hours of doing for my homies. We go to war, take everybody's plan, no clothes allowed on female citizens. Kids to net to expose, but I'm on the top of the line from these hoes. Give little kids a little something to drink, and free all the hookers and pimps out the ring. New age, motherfucker, I'm popping like a launcher.
Thin worm, process smile, union mate, the snake defiled, blue bug murder, the best you could. Lesson spite, having twisted, candid photos intermixed in, seating back door mud relies, dirty corners of the mind. Faceless father, figureheads, sitting in eye and wasted. Pick yourself up off the road, shaken angel taken home.
Take a look inside.
No place like home, it seems. Now together, shadow riding, your comes touching
The spelling. The words are what binds this spell to your illusion. When you hear the truth, like a memory, you recognize it, and this recognition releases you from all illusion. Many languages are brilliant in their attempt to confuse you. Con meaning against, fuse meaning together. Words in their spell-binding illusions have the power to keep man separate from God. You were born... The words come from one of two sources, the tree of knowledge or the tree of life. In ignorance or simply lack of respect for God, many use words that confuse the minds of humans in terms of projections of their own illusions. Because of this fact, many people grow up and blindly assume their pre-selected role under a dictatorship without even being aware of it. When asked what they are doing here on earth, most will answer with statements that do not reflect their natural God-given desires. This creates a pyramid-like structure with the dictator on top and each level under it knowing less and less. Upon reaching the bottom level, which is where the majority is, you will find chaos, disorder, and illusion. With ill as its prefix, illusion is a state of insanity.
When you lie to me, I act like I believe it. You ain't fooling that one of my demons. We're the angels with no feathers, we some heathens. Humans are just toxic Nephilim. When you lie to me, I act like I believe it.
Mind, needing God's image,
you ain't fooling that one of my demons.
God
we the angels with no feathers, we some heathens. Humans are just toxic Nephilim. Follow in my footsteps, now I'm leading. I can show you things you don't believe in. The most successful ones, nobody believed in. I was just a boy no one believed in. A lot of suckers wondering why they ain't bleeding. My kids need me at the prison. You ain't worthy as a victim, but one day I'm gonna catch your ass slipping. No more bullshit in your career, Scottie Pippen. What is this I found up in my Lipton? Got my cup glowing like it's Krypton. Hold up, I'm receiving the transmission.
With an all-knowing mind made in God's image, you can create as your creator, God intended.
Deborah.
With an all-knowing mind made in God's image, you can create as your creator, God intended.
You ain't fooling that one of my demons. We're the angels with no feathers, we some heathens. Humans are just toxic Nephilim. When you lie to me, I act like I believe it. You ain't fooling that one of my demons. We the angels with no feathers, we some heathens. Humans are just toxic Nephilim. Everything will bloom within its season. Everything will die without a reason. All these sucker motherfuckers tripping. Looking for a box that I can fit in. Blueface on his bustin'.
With an all-knowing mind made in God's image, you can create as your creator, God intended.
Broke boys hating on me, what's the reason? Fuck them and their reason. They ain't hating, you ain't doing nothing. You lie to me, I act like I believe it. You ain't fooling that one of my demons. We're the angels with no feathers, we some heathens. Humans are just toxic Nephilim.
In the name of democracy, supreme power is vested unto the people.
You ain't fooling that one of my demons.
Instead of God,
we the angels with no feathers, we some
future recreated to be ruled by man, one of isolation and despair. Returning the leadership back into God will allow mankind to achieve its original collective goal, which is union with God. Ideas contrary to this goal should not be blamed or persecuted, just simply ignored. They originated when man first chose to ignore God's rule. Simply put, in the beginning the human was made perfect in God's image. They had no need for knowledge. They were also given freedom of choice. The tree of knowledge and the tree of life are reflections of this freedom. The human is now a reflection of their choice. They could have simply chose not to choose. God being centrifugal in nature, freedom was the cause, and choice was the effect. In knowing their perfection made in God's image, there was no need to choose. In fact, there were no needs. There was only love in an all-knowing state before the fall. The worst thing you can do is give up your God-given right to choose. For in it, you can choose not to choose. Therein is the final judgment. The illusion ceases. You awaken from the dream. Now the healing begins. With an all-knowing mind made in God's image, you can create as your creator, God intended.
Tears on my face, beat the case. Made mistakes, glad I didn't go to waste. I could die now,
with love, honor, and respect for everything and separation ceases, and we all become one being.
You're someone to me. You ain't like nobody else. You're someone to me. But you ain't no one to dare.
Chapter 17.
Don't spend money